Having worked for a contractor, consultant and employer myself in the past, I've been frustrated that projects have not been run successfully and the role of the project manager not being fully understood. So I was really passionate in leading the development of this programme to ensure that the role of the project manager was fully understood, and we engaged truly with all the delegates and went through some practical examples. Initially what we did was to contact members of the NEC user group who were really helpful. We did interviews and I understood what the problems were on real projects that they were encountering. The Project Manager Accreditation programme is really quite unique. As authors of the contract, it's only the NEC that can provide the accreditation. And the NEC are recognised worldwide to provide excellent standards of training already. This programme is very intense, very comprehensive. It's over 4 days. Within the programme, what we've got is lots of interactive courseworks and case studies to ensure that people have a genuine understanding of the role of the project manager. Day 1 of 4 is what we call setup, all the things you need to do at commencement of a really successful construction project. Things like delegation of duties, setting up the early warnings and programme procedures. Day 2 is then focused on the 2 of the 3 stimuli to good management. We initially focus on programme and what should be included and the acceptance process of the project manager. And then latterly on day 2 we look at the early warning process. But all these procedures, we go through the contract, we understand what happens if those procedures are not followed, and then practical top tips and also checklists that these project managers can take away and start implementing on live construction projects. Day 3 is focused on commercial aspects, payment, compensation events, and also the likes of the schedule of cost components. A really detailed day on day 3, but loved by all the delegates that attend. And then day 4 is focused on the project closure, so things you need to do at the end of a construction project. And then also running through live scenarios. So for example, if the early warnings don't get up and running, if the programme is not of the right standard, compensation events not being assessed correctly. So practical what ifs and scenarios to deal with on live construction projects. We've had some really positive feedback from the delegates that have attended the Project Manager Accreditation programme. Many of them stay in contact and email us and telling us how successful their projects are following the 4-day programme. There's 2 other key benefits that delegates get from the programme. First of all, NEC3 accreditation, which remains in place for 5 years, which is a considerable time on construction projects. But also delegates are entered into a register which has been developed in partnership with the Institution of Civil Engineers, the ICE, and already we're finding that employers in job adverts are requiring that people have desirably attended the Project Manager Accreditation programme. So it's held in really high esteem within the construction industry. So the ideal candidate to attend the Project Manager Accreditation programme would ideally be somebody that was live on a construction project, acting as the role of the ECC project manager, or perhaps aspiring to be an ECC project manager in the future. My main aim and passion for writing the programme was to make a real difference to live project managers under the ECC. I personally feel that we've achieved that